After spending hours and hours and precious dollars to reduce ladder and ground fuels, the next thing you know, small trees and shrubs are trying to invade the cleared area. Leaves, sticks, and cones keep dropping to the ground. But we have a solution for this. The Lower Colfax Firewise Community has been using small, easily manageable prescribed burns for 6 years to maintain areas already cleared of ladder fuels and heavy ground fuels. Control burning, otherwise known as broadcast burning or underburning, is a good tool for keeping the buildup of ground fuel at a lower level and knocking back the invading ladder fuel understory.
Most of our burns are within 100 feet of defensible space zone of homes or along main evacuation routes to provide the most benefit.
We start out with established fire lines around the area to be burned, with garden hoses running from the domestic water supply. Some of the tools we use are special fire tools, but many are your common garden tools.
To start the day, we gather for a pre-fire briefing to familiarize everyone with the area to be burned and the resources available.
We review the written burn plan, look at the weather forecast to be sure we will have good conditions for a safe and effective burn, and we discuss safety issues. Signs are posted to alert the public, and telephone notifications are given to fire agencies.
Then the fun begins. We start burning at the top of the unit on the downwind side to maintain control of the fire. Progressing slowly down the hill away from the top fire line, we mostly let the fire consume the ground fuel with a slow backing fire and low flame length.
The holding crew watches the top and side fire lines to be sure the fire stays inside the unit. We always have people with water and tools watching the perimeters.
At times, we use a variety of ignition patterns to keep the fire moving down the hill at an even pace or to speed up progress when necessary. Notice how the flames aren't much over 1 foot high, and the line of fire moves very slowly down the hill, consuming the top layers of duff and eliminating some of the ladder fuels. The fire does most of the work while we stand around and tell tall tales.
Most of the work is in pre-burn preparation, building fire lines, writing the burn plan, and organizing the people and equipment. As the fire nears the bottom of the unit, we identify hot spots and plan the patrol and mop up. An hour after the fire reaches the bottom, there is not much burning except for a few stumps and some smoldering duff here and there. Patrolling the area is necessary as the fire mostly burns itself out.
If we're burning along a public road, when we're finished, we post photos and an explanation of what we did and why. We want to educate passersby.
By the next morning, only a few stumps are smoking and most of the fire has burned out. The mop-up operation will put water on the last burning materials until it is declared fully extinguished.
The heat from the slow backing fire has killed some of the encroaching ladder fuels, such as these small trees.
Prescribed burning on a small scale is something that anyone can learn. With a little training and experience and a few trusted friends, you can start burning small areas with light fuels that are close to a water source.
Or other projects such as evacuation route clearing, scotch broom removal, and home hardening.